Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna be recapping our match against Hong Kong. This was during the second round robin of the teams. Including this round, there's 3 more rounds to go. And going in, we were like I think something like 12.59 beats behind, and we really wanted to, catch up. Yeah, so this was a really crucial match, and some of the hands were really interesting. So yeah, on board one, um, North opened one diamond, and then I'm not sure about this, but I did a balancing double because I wanted to double and repeat. Because like I think in balancing C you're supposed to add a king, and then when partner came back with 2 no trump, so like if it was not a balancing double, right, then 1 no trump would be 8 to 10, and then if you add a king, then there'll be 11 14. So when partner came back with 2 no trump, I was a bit confused. Like the math wasn't really mathing because like if I have so if partner is better than 8 to 10, which is now 11 to 13, right, then partner must have 14 plus. So if partner has 14 plus, then and I have 15, then North has at most 11, which is within range because on their CC it does say they open with 10 points. It's standard by the way, but they open with 10 points. That said, they also say that they don't always open all 10 counts. I guess just good 10 counts, and I guess it's just a cover your backside kind of thing by saying that you open 10. Because like, yeah, I mean there are lame people out there who like TD call you for opening with 10 points when you have great shape. So I think yeah, it's good to protect yourself. Yeah. So yeah, I should tell her about this. Yeah, this Donald Trump should like you should like minus a king. So in this case, I think the right bid is Donald Trump. Unless I'm not supposed to double and repeat based on adding a king. And then yeah, I think she accidentally went down. But honestly, there's not much to see here. It's just laps, and it happens like this day 3, which doesn't sound like a lot. It's not a lot, but then like we had 64 boards of pairs on day 1, which like pairs is more taxing because like every up trick matters. Not that it doesn't in aims, but it's like you have to try harder, and then like there's a lot of like start stop waiting time in between, and overall it spent more than 12.5 hours. And then after that, like she still had to go for a work meeting the next day, which is why we didn't play the first match. And then yeah, we have just been playing since then. Yeah, I mean it happens. I think without realizing, we did start getting tired. Like that's why during the last match, which I recapped in the previous video, I obviously wasn't playing well, and I didn't really realize it was that bad at the time. Okay, anyway, on to board 2. Partner open 1 heart, and then I have a great hand. Usually, systemically, I'm supposed to respond 1 spade, but my hand's so balanced, and I mean, okay, so if I bid 2 clubs, partner can still show 4 card spade by bidding 2 spades. And so I didn't think that I was going to lose out here by bidding 2 clubs first, but systemically we are supposed to bid 1 spade first, but I wanted to show the game first and set the suit, unless of course partner had 4 card spade. Then that might be a small issue because then I'll be showing longer clubs than spades. But then I think if I end up being captain of the wedding, which I'm quite sure I'll be because my hand is just so good, right? Then it's okay. Partner bid 2 diamonds, then I bid 2 hearts to 3 hearts, and then partner bid 3 diamonds, which is just natural. So I think at this point, hearts, like because partner showed an extra diamond, maybe we might want to change trump suit. So if I bid 4 diamonds, then that will be diamonds. When I bid 3 hearts here to confirm that I want to play in hearts, and partner bid 3 no trump, non-serious Q, and also denying a spade Q. And then I bid 4 clubs, just making sure partner has the diamond Q. You never know. And then we arcade, and I did ask for the queen, okay? Like the Vugraph operator put it wrong. People have come to me asking why I didn't ask for the queen. I did, okay? This is a Vugraph operator error, okay? As for the play, it was pretty decent. Funnily, actually I mean we're in 5. I have discussed with some friends, she played small to the 8, which is right because maybe the diamonds aren't working. On the other table, it is also right to play to the 8, so which is what the opponents did. So well done to them. Okay, maybe not so. Small to the 8 versus 9 out. Okay, so if you're in 6, then what you want to do is to catch honor 10x on side with North. So is there any other way of making? I mean, another way would be singleton honor offside, which you catch the ace, but that's less likely than honor 10x with North. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter whether you play the 9 or small to the 8 in this case. Yeah, so well done to opponents. Too bad it didn't work. Where are we? Yeah, so partner played small to the 8. I think it's good to play small to the 8 here. As in that's the best play for one hard loser. I mean, since you're in 5, then there might be some disaster in diamonds and you can still survive, I think. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Okay, anyway, on the next board, this is actually also really interesting. Okay, so I opened one heart, North double, and partner passed. And then South bid 1 spade, and I bid 2 hearts because I just felt my hand was very shapely. I was tempted to bid 2 diamonds. Why didn't I do it? I don't know. Like I just didn't want to give the impression that I'm like 5-5. I think normally 2 diamonds is 5-5. I guess 6-4 is also fine. I don't know. But I mean North double, I didn't really. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt more comfortable winning 2 hearts. And also like game is not completely out of the picture. Like partner had ace of hearts, queen of diamonds, and like some finesses are on side, diamonds are breaking or something like that, then I actually can make game. So I decided bid 2 hearts. I don't think 2 diamonds will get you there. And then North bid 2 spade and partner bid 3 hearts, which I know just now I said that if partner has the ace of hearts and the queen of diamonds, I might make game, but I just let it be because I've already like kind of stretched my hand a bit by bidding 2 hearts opposite a partner who passed the 1 heart double. Like partner, yeah. I think I had done enough. And then for the play, right, it's actually really interesting. So North led a diamond. I let this run to the ace. And then I played a club, obviously, to try to pitch a spade. North thought for a bit and then played the ace. And then on the diamond return, I went in spades and then pitched a spade on the club. And then I played a diamond out, intending to rough with the 10 later on. Yeah, because at this point, I know that diamonds aren't breaking. I just want to get rid of a diamond loser while they hopefully can't do anything in hearts profitably. And then North won it and returned the king of spades, which I roughed, and then I roughed diamond, which then got over roughed by South. Now South returned the queen, and here I thought it was okay, this is inaccurate because what I did was I played the king of hearts out, hoping that hearts were 3-2, with South having started with 3, which is very consistent with this bidding, right? I thought it was a guess, like for the shape. I mean, obviously I'm giving North the ace, but actually it's not really a guess because actually there's a clue here because they play upside down, right? Then they play here South played the 4, which is showing an odd number. I mean, I didn't know that at the time, but then when the 2 came out later on, then that is an odd number. And of course they could be force carding, but I feel like if they did that, then really well done to them. And the other thing is like playing high-low is unnatural. So like I think I thought about the match against China. I just played low without, like, I wasn't trying to give honest count, but I just played low automatically when I should have actively tried to bluff about the count. Yeah, so I feel like when you play, if you are not actively trying to show count, like low, like if South had played low, it could be honest count or it could be just anyhow pitching. But when South plays high then low, I think most of the time it really means something. So I really should have read South to be 4-4-2 for shape. 4-4-2-3 shape. Because I mean, from the auction you can guess it's 4-4 spades break, and then the diamonds are already out, and then it's just the club count. Yeah, so this is actually something that I could have done better in. Yeah, I think at the table I was just like, I guess wrong. But yeah, I think if I believe the count and it was a false card, then really well done to them and well deserved. But the thing is, I just ignored the carding. Like I saw the 4 and then yeah, I didn't think too much about it when I really should have been paying attention. Yeah. So on to the next board. This, yeah, I'm not so sure about the best line for this hand. So I really wanted the up trick, but also I didn't want to go down and look so stupid. So on the queen of diamonds lead, I took the ace obviously, and then I could have tried to, I mean, there's a few things I can do here. One is to cash the ace king of hearts and pitch a diamond, or you know, and or play the clubs, cash the first 3 clubs, and then rough a club high. That's the way to get an up trick for sure. Not for sure, sorry, as in that's the way to get up trick at the end of everything. But then I was also scared of like some rough, and then yeah, I'll be doomed if that happened. So I decided to just play safe. And also like here, I feel that in all likelihood, North will win the trick. Like when this 9 comes up, right? Like no South with the queen is gonna, no South with the king is gonna cover. South with the ace might think that it's some kind of guess and also will not play. So North will win it. And then North returned a low diamond. And here I was really, really tempted to finesse, because that would solve all my problems, right? Just draw trumps after that. But I was also scared, like what if I finesse and then North started with queen double turn, then I look so stupid. So I went up, and then at this point I had no choice but to cash the hearts, pitching a diamond, and then I cashed 2 rounds of clubs. And here I also really wanted to just cash the queen of clubs first, so that I can rough high later on. But then I was so scared, like what if, for example, South over roughed and then drew another round of trumps. I'm so doomed. So I don't know. I think I was like feeling really pessimistic or something, because I was just thinking of everything that could go wrong. So I roughed the low club first and then played another spade out. And then even though South returned the club, North had no more trumps. Luckily for me, South had the other trump and I could still take my up trick. Yeah, so it's kind of scary, I guess. Actually, I'm quite curious how the other table played it. Same, scared people. Okay, here I'll be so scared, you know. Diamond. Oh, diamond? How did it only... Yeah. I think maybe they didn't realize the diamond was high. Okay. Yeah, cause yeah, apparently we earn an im there. Interesting. On board, the next one is you bought 5. Oh, it's not this board. Yeah, I don't think there was much to this hand except on the, like, I mean, I bid 2 diamonds, mainly for lead, and then yeah, when I came in with the king of hearts, I decided to cash out, because if North had started with jack double turn heart, then actually like North will pitch both diamonds. And the other thing is, between my partner and I, we had agreed, not say agreed, okay, so like it's asymmetrical. So I always try to signal as loudly as I can, but then like her pattern has been to not pitch the highest card, and that had led to some confusion like last week and like the week before whenever we started playing again, like very, very, very recent. And I think like until the day before the tournament we were discussing, because like she said that she'll try to pitch the highest pip, because like I had gotten confused quite a fair bit, and I was sharing that it's really difficult if sometimes it's the highest pip and sometimes it's not. But then at the same time, I want her to be playing at her comfort level. So like if it's going to be too taxing to think of what your highest pip is, then it's fine to not play the highest pip. Because yeah, as in after like I said just now, the test was 12.5 hours long. Like no, like yeah, you should be playing at your comfort level. It's not always about what's so-called objectively best, but you know what will help you guys as a team play your best. So at this point, it's still possible that North has started with Jack 5 double turn heart, and I decided to cash out. I don't think there was any difference whatever I return. Yeah, as the hands lay. Okay, on to the next board. It might be the interesting one. No, it's not. Okay, but South opens 3 diamonds, and then partner did very, very, very well to lead a heart. Like, personally, I would have led a club, because I feel like you need less for the club to work. But then partner said her reason was that North is less likely to have a 5-card major, although funnily North does have a 5-card major. Yeah, so she just led the heart, which worked. Yeah, well done. Okay, so this board was really, really interesting. So 2 diamonds is both majors weak, at least 5-4. And then North just jumped to 4 hearts. Partner led the Jack of Spades, which I found really, really weird. So here I'm really thinking it's singleton, which is why even though we play standard count, I played low trying to signal clubs. And then North won this, and then cashed the Ace of Hearts, and then another heart. So here I'm not 100% sure, but I suspect that partner has a Jack of Hearts, because declarers usually play like would finesse me, unless this kind of like safety play thing that's going on. I suspect she has a Jack of Hearts, but I'm not completely sure. And then I thought about it, so I could try to return a diamond, hoping that she has an Ace of Diamond, or I can try to return a club, hoping she has a King of Club. And what did it for me was partner played low, like 5, then 8 of Hearts. Like if partner had the Ace of Diamonds, partner really, really, really should have played 8 and 5. I think. Although that means, that in theory means spade, but if you take the inferences from the play, then it does feel like North has, it does feel like partner has a Jack of Hearts. Now that declarer gets wrong. So I return the club. And then here partner cashed the Jack of Hearts. And here, what would you pitch? So our agreement is reverse attitude discard. So I can't pitch a club, obviously. I didn't want to pitch a spade, because like that is just discouraging spade, right? I could play the 10 of diamonds, but I decided that what I could do was to pitch the King of Diamonds. And this, I thought, was a clear signal that I didn't have the Ace of Diamonds, and therefore the only return can be a club. Because like, even though 7 was my lowest card, like I have no idea what her clubs were, what her pips were. Like, yeah, and I really, really, really wanted to make sure that she returned a club. But then, because I threw the king, now she went into tank, because originally she said she was gonna return a club. Like that's just the automatic play. She happened to have the pips for it, but like I wouldn't know that. So I thought by playing the king, I deny the ace of diamonds. There is nothing else to return. You just return a diamond. And then like instead of flipping the card over, right, she was just like, then I went, wait. Then she just stared at my king. And then like, you know, like when you want to look at the pips, although now there's only one pip to look at, it's not even a pip. Then yeah, she was like, she really need to think about it. And then she returned a diamond. And it's like, I was really sad because like, yeah, and then declare mate. Okay, so the reason I pitched a king is because I figured that I need her to, I mean, of course, if the club is cashing, that's great. If the club isn't cashing, then I need her to have the queen. If not, declare can just finesse me and declare a make. So I decided I needed her to have the queen, and because I have the 10, then I know, and I know there's only one trump left, right? So the diamond is safe. Like, it cannot be wrong. Like, declare might have ace queen, but it was always making, like, declare is always going to finesse me. Like, there's no declare is going to play for a drop, like king double turn drop. No one does that. So yeah, so I mean, I was just trying my best to not let partner go wrong. But in trying to do so, I just threw off. Some people do play like you throw an honor to be like alarm clock. By this point, I felt like it's just denying ace. That's all. I just wanted her to know I didn't have the ace of diamonds. And yeah, then the only logical return would be the club. That's what I thought. Yeah, and then we were talking about it. Like she said, why couldn't I have just like pitched a 10? Because like just discourage diamond, and that is true. But then I did say, what if my pips were something like king 4 3 2? Then like how would she be able to read it, right? Like if I threw the 4, because that's like exactly the issue that I have with the carding sometimes. Like yeah, it's just I mean it's just a. But then if I had king 4 3 2, then it wouldn't be safe to throw the king. But you know, just hypothetically. Also, right, I was worried if I pitch like the 9 of spades, it'll be read as like a useless card, and therefore it's a diamond signal. So I was really, really scared of, like, I was just really trying to think of what the best pitch was. I took a while on this, maybe like 45 seconds to decide, okay, I'm going to pitch the king of diamonds. Yeah, so it's kind of funny because yeah, it just went wrong. It's kind of funny. And opponents were actually really nice about it. Like, because I mean, I'm human, right? Like, I think, okay, I mean, there's a screen, but South was really nice about it because I was obviously upset because, like, how can you return a diamond, right? I mean, I didn't say anything at the table, but I think you can see my face is like black face because, like, how can you return diamond? How can the diamond ever be right? And South was really nice. She tried to comfort me by saying, oh, there's no difference because it always makes, because what? Oh, cause North had singleton club, but then I mean, yeah, as it was, is not true. Yeah, yeah, but she was trying to be nice. You know, like some people like some people are not so nice. Like they will try to like so-called milk this situation, but yeah, these people are really nice. Yeah. Okay, on the next board, partner was declaring 3 diamonds. Don't think there's much to it. Yep. Yeah, I really don't think there's much to it. On the next spot, okay. Yeah, I'll just talk about what happened. Okay, so I actually thought quite long over the 1 no, because I mean, I obviously have both minors. But at this vow, I was not very keen, so I passed. And then I think partner led the king of diamonds, which is count. So I showed odd count, and then they can play a heart, which I ruffed. So I ruffed the 2 to show that the ace of clubs. Yeah. And then here, I think the automatic return is a diamond, but you know, maybe North can ruff it. So I wanted to, so instead of playing a diamond, I cashed the ace of clubs first, cause just in case partner is a king, you never know. Oh, also, this, yeah. So when I played the 2, partner thought for very long because she's trying to figure out what's going on in the hand. And then I think she lapsed and played the king. To which like she played the king and she's like, oh, oops. And then like she, like, I mean, I think instinctively you just want to take it back, but then she like touched the card and then like stopped herself because it is part of the game. Like, you know, yeah, I mean it's part of the game, and I guess you also like just leave it there and like don't make opponents feel bad for like calling director on you or whatever. Just leave it there. It's played, too bad. And this actually, I wouldn't say interesting, but during the pairs, there was actually an incident where I'll actually not, I'll just add I'll just edit this video and edit in. Okay, so as promised, this was the hand where opponents revoked during the pairs event. So I was in 3 no charm, where sled a diamond, 4th best, so I won it cheaply. Then here, and then I cashed the King of Hearts, and then here I was hoping to steal a trick. I mean, there's really no harm. I have, okay, assuming hearts break, then I have 2 tricks already, 4 hearts and 4 diamonds. That's 10 tricks. I have 3 top losers, so there's no harm just playing a suit and hoping to get the up trick. And here, I made a mistake of playing the spade because I just thought like I was a bit greedy, but I shouldn't have been because I should have played the club, and as long as you don't cash the ace and queen of spades, then I'm good. But I thought by the auction, then they might do that because obviously I have hearts, and I have diamonds as well, right? So I played the spade, and this is wrong as compared to playing the club. Okay, ignore the Vugraph. The Vugraph operators this day weren't it. Okay, this is wrong because now, what if West returns a diamond? Then I have to win in my hand, and I don't have my up trick, right? But if I play a club, then I can just cash all my tricks, and I already have the up trick. So this is wrong. Okay, so what happened after this was West played the 10 of clubs out, thankfully. Okay, so I still could get my up trick. West played the 10, and then I played low, east up, and I won with the queen. And then now I cashed the ace of hearts. And on this, East pitched the 8 of clubs, and I was shook because like I was like, huh, no more already. Like I mean I say in Chinese, 你没有了. Then like because it's not what I was expecting. So like, oh, and I was actually thinking, oh, it's good that I went for the up trick with in spades and not clubs. And then she was like, oh, 对不起, 对不起, which is sorry. And then she played the heart. And then she just left the 8 on the table, the 8 of clubs on the table. And I thought, I wanted to like tell her it's okay. But then like, she had put it on the table already. So like, it's like she, like I didn't have to like, like, yeah, I don't know how to put it, like, I felt, the way she did it felt like she was very accepting of it. But then at the same time, I felt very sorry for like having that penalty card. Like I think I'm more used to saying, oh, no, it's okay. But then yeah, but then because she had just put it there, and then yeah, I did make use of it, and then I just played a club to the king, which is how I took 12 tricks. Yeah, and then so this was what prompted me and my partner to discuss all the stuff that we did. Yeah, and yeah, sure enough, it happened later on us. So I felt very bad when it happened, but then at night we were talking about it, and she said that like this is competition, it is part of the game, you know, like it's like you like revoke is the same as like a lapse where you play wrong, you know. It's about your concentration, being at full focus, and it's not just like whether you feel bad or not. You also have to answer to partner. Like partner has trained for this. Partner, you are accountable to partner as well. Yeah, and yeah, it's just part of the game. It happens. Everyone makes mistakes. Some mistakes are mechanical. Some mistakes are just lapses, and they all should cost. Yeah. And then she said that if this were to happen to us, we will also go by the rules, and yeah, that is a penalty card. Too bad. Or the card's been played in this case. Too bad. There's no like take back or whatever. So it cannot be that we allow opponents to take back, and then we don't allow ourselves to take back, because that's because that's just not fair to yourself and partner. And on a side note, there was actually another incident a long time ago. I'm not sure whether the Vugraph's still available, but it was during World Youths. Yeah, basically, it was actually the World Youth Finals in 2018 against Sweden. Okay, so I managed to find the World Youth set. So this was the finals of the 2018 World Youths U25. Sorry, U26. And it was us against Sweden. I think this was the third segment. And as you can see, it's really close, right? Like, it was a gap of 5 imps. At the end of it, we actually only lost by 5. And this was actually the board in question. So at this point, I was playing position. Partner opened 1 spade, and I decided to pass with my hand because I mean, we play precision, okay? And we opened with 10. So it didn't feel very good because 3 diamonds would be game force. And then I actually don't remember what else we had. But like it just didn't feel great. So I let the ace of spades, partner encourage, and then I switched to the 7 of clubs. Partner gave me a pitch and a ruff. And then here, I played the ace of diamonds. And then I played the jack of diamonds. I meant this as an alarm clock, like there's something funny going on. Because I mean, I knew that self can overruff. So I was trying to get partner to like pay attention. And then partner ruffed. And actually what happened at the table was self pitch. But then she took it back. Okay, sorry, this is no shade, okay? This is really, really no shade. But then she like, oh, she took it back and she's like, oh, sorry. And then we said it's okay. And then, or maybe I think she asked us whether she can take back, and we're like, yeah, sure. And then so she took it back and she said, oh, actually there's no difference because you get it back anyway. I think in her head, like there's no difference because like if is rough, then it couldn't have been wrong, right? Because I mean the jack of diamonds was played into the dummy's king queen 10, right? It really doesn't make sense. Yeah, and actually the reason I played the jack of diamonds, right, is because I was thinking, you know, partner could have king queen of hearts, and that is why I opted for this. I thought that if I played the jack, I wanted to return the diamond for that off chance, but but then I was afraid that partner might ruff and get overruffed, so I decided that, oh, okay, the solution is to play the jack. Yeah, and then at the end of the tournament, the director came up to us and he was like, did this, like, I think because we were on the feeder camp, you know, like they have the Vugraph room with the commentators, the Vugraph boards, and also the feeder cam for with like live feed of the players playing. So director was saying that, you know, you should call the director when this kind of thing happens. Yeah, at the time I thought like, I mean at this point, right, I had only been playing for 4 years, of which I didn't play for 1 year because no one wanted to play with me. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just a casual player, you know. Yeah. Okay, anyway, back to this board. So I cashed the ace of clubs first just to be sure. So this, I felt like this ace of clubs is, okay, it's asking attitude, but it's also like, okay, for some reason, I don't really want to return a diamond, even though I either have king singleton or king queen stiff. So like, please tell me whether to continue clubs or diamond. I thought this is what it meant. And partner tried to discourage with the 6, which is not the highest bid. And I really couldn't read it because like, I mean, okay, so me holding 5 clubs, I suspected that the declarer might have 3 club. So actually here, right, the king, I mean the previous trick on the heart, the king should have been a signal for diamond, which I think is a normal signal. Like, I mean, okay, first of all, everyone knows it's a mistake. Secondly, diamond is the obvious signal. But now I'm trying to say, like, look, maybe you want something else, right? So I feel like this is when you really, really should be giving the highest signal possible. I mean, always, you should always be doing it, but like, this is more crucial than not. Like, you don't, like, yeah. So when she played the 6, then I concluded that the only possibility that is wrong to continue clubs is when she has 6-3 double turn. And then I decided to continue a club. Yeah, but and then the carry went for the rough, but then didn't draw trumps, so I could still get my last rough. And then there was a uppercut here. I played a 10 because like her play is consistent with having king queen jack, so maybe declare might accidentally rough low, but declare was alert. Not that it made a difference, but you know, another day you might get a cheap over rough. Yeah, so that's about it for this board, and lots of like other issues, but I think it's really important to talk about it because it is part of competing. I feel like, okay, so like club games, you always let people take bank on it, but then I feel like in competition, like, yeah, you do owe it to partner, even though like I still feel very uncomfortable, right? Like, so-called taking advantage of these kind of situations, but I mean, it's just the nature of the game. It's part of the rules. Just go by the rules. Okay, I blabbered enough. Okay, next board. Not much here. Technically 4 hearts mix, but like, why would anyone finesse me? So yeah, I just went 1 down, and I think that was all. So in the end, did we manage to overtake them? I'm not sure. We might have managed to overtake them. But after this, we were playing China. So yeah, we lost our lead after that. Okay, yeah, so that's all for this set. Hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye.